Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a magical day, and this video today even more magical because today I am making the long-awaited artwork for Baby Metal. I'm super excited. I actually really like how this came out. I don't know, the end product kind of gives me, old Japanese poster kind of design vibes. For some reason, I think it's the color scheme, but also how I made the faces. I feel like it gives me an ink, but also kind of different than the usual ink idea. So background was watercolors, red and black, just some wild stuff. A few like pentagons because I got researched information given to me that it is part of like the heavy metal vibe, and I thought, why not? You need something wild in the background anyways. Instead of circles that I started with, I might as well make pentagons. So yeah, they don't really stand out a lot. It's just to make the background even more wild, and I think it does justice like that. I even added a bit to where the hair would go, so I could add something. I don't know why I added it to where the mask is. Oh well. I fixed it a bit at the end there. But yeah, I really like how this came out. I worked with not only watercolors but also pencils, tape to make the lines, black pen mostly for the girls, as well as their hair, outfits, and faces. Outfits not as much. I did some color pencils for their outfits. I actually had a lot of fun. It's really cool. I got to work with a pen again, which I haven't done in this way, at least, where I add from everything I can have in white to blend everything with a white color pencil to a, how do you call it, a pastel white, to give it that white highlight I want. I actually really like the faces, also the hair. I got really careful to give it, actual hair strand vibes. And I really like how it came out. The only thing I don't really feel like is good is the headpieces. Oh well. I also like how in this picture they have both their hands but also are wearing fox masks. It's really cool because it's a huge symbol for them, part of the lore. And it's important to keep things like that in an artwork, so you give as much information about something as you can. So not only have I added the pentagons, I'm super glad I found this one with the masks and the hand gestures perfect. I really like the outfits. I feel like just a touch of red is specifically what it needs to show off that, they started with red and they continue making it towards a bit more of a gray gray black outfit color scheme. I also added just a bit more blue because they're wearing, it's like a dark blue, an extremely dark blue, but I lightened it up a bit because I feel like it needed just a touch, a bit more of another color. It also, I feel like, because when I blend the face, it turns from black to a bit of a lighter blue undertone, that pen. So adding a bit of a lighter tone to the blue and showing it a bit more, I feel like connects the two faces along with hands and the actual, I'm not sure if they're wearing kimonos. They're probably not, I'm not sure. We need to see the whole thing just for me to be 100% sure. But yeah, I was really careful, as I said, with the hair. I tried my best to see exactly where the lines, where they were falling, exactly where they placed, so I could get the most accurate result possible. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with the final result. I was thinking of adding to the background a bit of acrylic, just not splashes, a bit of a scrape, with a palette knife, just to give it a bit more of a pop of color, so that when it would dry it would be a bit more bright. But seeing it again just gave me the old Japanese poster vibes, so I was like, you know what, it is a vibe, I am keeping it as is. And yeah, I'm really glad for the final product. You're gonna see the faces start to form, and I hope they're close to the girls. I tried my best. I feel they're not as close. This one that we're doing right now, I feel like it's probably getting the closest. Sue's also pretty accurate, but again, I'm not sure you guys know them the best. Seeing from the photo, it's not that I got it on point, but I feel like I did a pretty good job, and I'm proud of it because they're children, so they have the least amount of shadows and undertones with the eyes and everything. So I tried my best not to overdo it. Sometimes I did, and I was pretty mad that I couldn't overwrite it as much. So yeah, that's why this one that has the least amount of shadows, I feel like it's the closest one. Sue's also pretty good, but yeah. So let's start talking about the band. I'm actually gonna start from the very beginning. So we started off with the very first reaction, and I was pretty shocked just from the research I've read during like the first reaction, like to see that there was a band that would do kawaii, which is the word cute in Japanese, along with heavy metal, and like would be the first one to do it, because it's actually like people already did, you know, in the dance community already have done and continue to do the old tradition of, you know, antithesis means hip hop or like breakdance with like ballet. So that would be, in Japan's case, the niche, but very specific, like kawaii theme, cuteness, to heavy metal, which is the exact contrast of it again. So once again, we're hitting, you know, the oxymoron territory, the very oppositional one, and it was so much fun just to experience it. I started with Gimme Chocolate, which I think was the best choice. That song is wild. It is so cool that it's just, I can't. It's the theme of it, it just screams kawaii. The fact that the lyrics are so simple, again, screams kawaii. But the fact that it's so wild as a song is so cool. And you're like, okay, yeah, I feel the heavy metal vibe. It's oozing everywhere. Oh, I got to experience the girls as an MV first, which was great, but not as great as when I experienced them in a live. So, like, when I watched the Tokyo Dome 2016 BABYMETAL Death video, God, that crowd was so much fun, but also like the camera work and like the whole like stadium vibe was so extremely like oh my god, like watching it, I'm trying to explain that even watching it right now, like from my seat, was wild enough. Imagine being there. It probably was insane, and you guys did tell me that it was, because there were a bunch of people, like a really huge amount of people, like 50,000 people, 55,000 I think I got from the number that you guys told me in the comments. Amazing. That's a huge amount of people, and I still can't believe it. The girls have come such a long way, and I'm sure they're gonna continue this way, but like it doesn't like stop me from being like a first viewer and still get super excited every time I watch something new of them. It's so like cool and always professional. Like all their like dance moves are on point, they're super accurate, super exact, and even the Avengers in the latest video we watched, super clean and super good job. I'm so glad that the girls have such good like choreographers as well. Their choreography is amazing. Like the moves for every song are different. I can see a link between them. I can see the kawaii vibe in them, but also pretty clean and accurate structure. Which in the chaos of the music gives a nice balance to the whole like performance. I love the girls' synchronized and backing vocals. They're so much fun. They give such a like push to the song towards the kawaii side. But it's so addictive as well. You have to sing along with them, and then comes Sue's voice, where you just shut up and listen, because it's so gorgeous and so fun. To just like watch the performance and her sing, like her voice from a very young age, very powerful, like strong and solid, mature. To think that like at 14, like her voice was very mature from then, and it got even cleaner with the years. I feel like she also understood a lot better what she wanted to do with her voice, so she started adding effects at the end, or like holding notes longer, or going higher. In the latest video she went a pitch higher, which was really cool because she could keep it up there really nice and clean, but she also could add and go higher and add high notes, which I love. I love that she starts understanding herself even more, and I still haven't gone through like the earliest yet, but I got to see a sneak peek here, and I'm really seeing something super promising and fun for me to continue. So next one's gonna be, I hope you like the artwork, by the way. Next reaction's gonna be on Tuesday, and then on Friday. Hope you guys are excited. From now on, that's the schedule, and I hope you guys are gonna have fun with me. If you guys are interested for the artwork, just email me if you want the original. I'll tell you details. If you want it downloadable, I'm gonna scan it and sign it, of course. You can have it as a downloadable artwork as well. For now, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you next time in my next reaction. Bye bye!